I'm Erin Ryan, and I am here with Anaheim Fire Rescue Battalion Chief Bob McClellan, and we're here in East Anaheim just doing a wrap-up of the wildfire training that we held here in the hills. Battalion Chief McClellan, tell us a little bit about today's training. What was going on out there?
So this morning we hosted a solar drill with all of our neighboring partner agencies in preparation for wildland season. In the drill, we put hose on the ground, we had hand crews cutting line, we simulated structure involvement, we had helicopters dropping water. We did everything that you would normally see in a wildland incident in preparation for wildland fire season.
A lot of the conditions today probably replicate what we may see in a live fire. Is that right?
That 100%, yeah. Today it's warmer today, the humidity's down, there's a slight breeze, but if there were more wind, I mean, conditions would be optimum for a wildland fire.
Awesome. And so today was Anaheim Fire Rescue and our neighboring agencies doing their part to prepare for wildfire season. What can residents do to do their part to prepare and help in the event of a wildfire or even evacuations?
The biggest thing I could emphasize is just have a plan. Know the evacuation routes. There's some narrow streets and some tight canyons where fire resources are trying to make access and residents are trying to evacuate. And for each individual resident, have things ready that are important to you. Your documents, your photos. You have a plan for your pets, anything that you want, because many people aren't prepared to leave in the short amount of time that they have.
That's right. And I think one of the most important things for residents to know is they may be more prepared to go than what they think. Battalion Chief McClellan, thanks so much for telling us a little bit about today's training, and stay safe out there.
Okay, thank you. You as well.
Today I want to talk about the idea of being prepared to evacuate in an emergency. Oftentimes we talk about if you can pack a gym bag, you can pack a go bag. But sometimes that just bogs us down and we feel like it's another thing we have to add to our plate, and ultimately we never end up doing it. So let's change the thinking behind that. Now is a great time to think about the things that you already have ready to go, whether it's in your car or in your home. Let's start by looking at your car. For example, do you have an extra water bottle? How about a first aid kit? Does it need any updating? Is it missing any band-aids? Does the flashlight work? Do you need to find anything else to make this a complete kit? Do you have an extra change of shoes or an extra pair of clothes? Do you need to swap out maybe from winter to summer? These are just good things to think about now when you have the time. For families with young kids, such as maybe infants or toddlers, the idea of packing a diaper bag is very familiar. So let's think about the things you already have in there. Do you have medicines? Do you have first aid kits for infants? Extra diapers, wipes? Think of those things. Do you need to replenish that diaper bag? Now, if you have young kids, think about activities or toys that can keep them occupied. Snacks are always a great idea. Your kids' favorite snacks and things that have a longer shelf life can especially be helpful. Hand wipes and sanitizing wipes are always a good thing to have if you don't have access to a sink. And blankets and towels come in more handy than you might think. Face masks, while we're all tired of wearing them during this pandemic, they're actually really helpful during a wildfire to prevent you from inhaling that smoke and debris that can be really harmful. Don't forget about your four-legged friends, whether it's a dog or a cat or even other critters that you might have as family members. What do you need to have on hand ready to go for them? Especially if you are not home during an evacuation, think about how you can stage those cat carriers or other supplies so that a neighbor can help evacuate your animals if you're not at home. To take your emergency evacuation and wildfire preparedness efforts to the next level, we invite you to visit anaheim.net/be-ready, where we have a ton of information and resources available for you to prepare your home. And to prepare you, your family, we have your evacuation zones that we encourage everyone to become familiar with. If there's one thing I can leave you with today, the thought that being prepared and ready to go is easier than you think. Do it now so that you're prepared for the next wildfire.